Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dee Dee and this is Misfit to Fit. So today is Motivational Story Time, and basically what that is I take an event or a situation that has happened in my life, give you a little backstory about it, and then leave you with an inspirational, motivational message at the end. Today's topic is going to be on my fitness journey and basically what brought me to the point that I am at now. If you guys have seen my transformation picture, it is so amazing because I never in a million years thought that I would look like this again. Like, it is so hard to look in the mirror and see myself for who I am now compared to who I was back in June of 2016. So let me rewind and take you guys back there. I apologize to y'all. I'm a very emotional being. So if you guys can stick with me and stick with it, I would love y'all so much. So let's get into it. Basically, I started my fitness journey back in March of 2014. My husband of almost 3 years next month proposed to me in March of 2004 or February of 2014, and I, right then and there, I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm getting married. I need to look right. I want to be the fiercest bride ever. So I started working out. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going to the gym and I was basically doing treadmill, abs, legs. That's it. Treadmill, abs, arms, legs. And just kept going and kept going and kept going. Little did I know that I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in December, and I was like, okay, there's no way now that I'm going to be able to look fierce in my wedding dress. I was due in June. Our wedding was June. So obviously, for obvious reasons, I had to push our wedding up to March. And so we got married March 7th. Then June came and we had our baby girl. Her name is Rain. And she was like the light in our life. She was the brightest, little tiniest thing ever. And we just knew our world was definitely changed for the better. So she came and she was like the biggest motivation for me to start working out. I was like, you know what? I got this baby girl and I'm a newlywed. I need to look bad. And basically, I need to look bomb. I need to look like a goddess for these two amazing human beings that are in my life now. So I started working out again after having her. I got the all clear from my doctor, 6 weeks, and I started working out again. I would take her down to the gym with me and we would work out. But for some reason, the weight wasn't coming off. So September came of 2015, and I went into my doctor for just a minor situation. I got a cut on my finger and I had to get stitches. So my doctor is somebody that I've known almost since I was 16. And so she was just kind of talking to me about life, and she was asking how the wedding was, how the baby was. And she asked, did my period come and was I going regular or whatever. So I was like, what, come to think of it, my period hasn't came yet since I've gotten pregnant after I had baby. So I don't know what that means. I started working out, so does my body changes a little bit? And she was like, well, kind of. But would you want to take a pregnancy test just to see? And I was like, sure. Doesn't hurt to take a pregnancy test. So, long story short, took a pregnancy test, and 9 months later, we had our son in March of 2016. I know what you guys are thinking. Like I said before in my other video, I'm crazy, y'all. My kids are 9.5 months apart. So basically, the doctor gave me the all clear on my 6 week checkup, 6 weeks appointment, I guess. That's when I was pregnant or, baby was conceived. And usually when you're not breastfeeding, that's kind of what happens. And I wasn't breastfeeding. So y'all can see what it is. So March came, 2016, we had our son, and he was the most beautiful baby boy that I have ever seen in my life. And I just was in love with my family. I thought my family was like my trophy. But for some reason, deep down inside, I still wasn't satisfied with me as a person. Some of you guys are familiar with postpartum depression, and that's just basically where a woman that has given birth, after having her baby, she just kind of gets really, really depressed and just kind of stays in that depression state or mindset for a little bit. So I had gotten postpartum depression, and I just did not feel like I was fit to be a mom. I didn't feel like I was fit to be a wife, because how could somebody, you know, who had just gotten married and just had a new baby and then 9 months later had another baby and just not be content with life, because I didn't get to really enjoy all the stages that life had for me. I just was kind of like rushed into, you know, events or whatever. So it was just kind of like a nerve-wracking situation for me. And then I also was not pleased with how my body looked, because I had given birth 2 times in the last 18 months actually. And I didn't look like myself. Like, I did not feel like myself at all. I had gained over 65 pounds total with both pregnancies. And I was at my highest weight of 195, and just saying that number alone scares the life out of me, because y'all know, most of you guys know, I'm short, okay? I'm 4'11", being 195, I just felt like I had lost myself. I had given up. I had no type of control at all, and it wasn't something I was proud of at all. Like, I was not proud of it. I decided, you know, I needed to make a change, and I needed to live better and do better for myself, and I owed it to my family and these beautiful babies that needed me, you know, to be their strength for now, because they clearly didn't have any strength. They were both under the age of 1, so they needed me and I needed them. So I decided June 2016 I was going to restart my fitness journey, and this time I was going to start it for real. So I started doing my workouts at home. I was eating healthy. I was portioning out my meals, and I felt like I was on a mission, and I felt like I was doing so good. My first go round, I lost 20 pounds, and I was so ecstatic. I loved myself. I loved the energy I had. I loved the motivation I had. And most of you guys have seen my posts and my videos, and I was out there. I was doing it, and I was doing it for me. And then, you know, I kept going, and, you know, there were a lot of ups and downs with being on a fitness journey. A lot of you guys have seen me struggle. A lot of you guys have seen me kind of be quiet for a little bit, and that's just basically how it was. That was how my journey was. Like, you know, whenever I was really, really good, you guys would see me, and when it was really bad, you wouldn't see me. And that to me just shows true dedication and true persistence, because not once did I give up. I didn't give up on my journey at all. I think the longest I went without working out was maybe 3 days. And after that, I was like, okay, you got to get up. You got to do something. You cannot just sit here and be upset with yourself because you didn't make one goal 1 month. You know, there's other months to go. So I just want to, yes. Let me say hi. Hi. Okay. So yeah, that's one thing I want to stress and like emphasize to you guys is, if you have a goal or a vision in mind, do not give up on that goal. Do not lose sight of that vision, because, you know, something happens or something may change, or, you know, situations may not be as what they may seem. You can struggle, but never quit and never give up. And that's one thing that I commend myself for. I never quit. I never gave up. I may have cried a lot, but one thing's for certain, I did not give up on myself. And I don't believe anybody should give up on themselves. To leave you guys with this, if you stay committed and stay consistent in what you're doing, you will definitely see the progress. You will definitely see your results, and you will definitely see the change. You guys have all seen it. You know, to this day, I still kind of get choked up looking back at my old pictures, because I did not look like like who I am now. Okay, this is the real me. This is what I look like, you know, smiling, just full of life, full of laughter. And this person in this other picture, like, I don't know who that person is. That person was so hurt and so broken and just so lost. But y'all, if you keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, I promise you, you will not be disappointed in the person that you are going to become once you see all that you're capable of doing. And if it wasn't for me trusting in God and believing in myself and just having the support of my family and my friends, like, you guys, I would not be at this point right now, and I would not be talking to you guys right now at all about this, because I would still be back at that place and be broken. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just so fascinated with the way that I look right now. Like, this is the first time I've ever been, like, I feel like I'm conceited, but like not in like a bad way, but like in a good way, because I worked so hard. And there were times when I thought about quitting, but I never quit. So if you guys take anything away from these videos, or this video specifically, take this away. Do not quit. Do not give up on yourself. Keep pressing on. Keep going, because your time is coming. Your time is coming, and you will shine. And when you shine, it will be so clear and it's so evident for those to see. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and give my video a thumbs up if you want to see more, because I love doing these videos for you guys. And lastly, a shout out to my guys at Pack. They just sent me a new shirt for showing them so much love, and you guys are loving them too. You guys can definitely check out their Instagram, their Facebook, Pack Clothing. They will be doing a giveaway pretty soon here, and I myself too have a few shirts that I would love to give away to y'all, because these shirts are so dope. But that is all I have for you guys. So until next time.